loving me, loving my voice and the content that I speak on air.
Nishit, how were your auditions?
Which auditions?
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell you, it was some 4-month long procedure. As I said, I bunked my college. I was about to go and watch some weird English movie in Galaxy at 10 a.m. The show starts, right? And my entire group was missing. So I was roaming about on Yagnik Road. Suddenly I had a board that says interview Radio Mirchi 98.3 FM and I heard this radio station.
Yeah.
Right? I wouldn't say I am a fan of Radio Mirchi. I was a fan because I do not go Ahmedabad very often. I went there and that was the very first interview. So they said that, okay, I remember the very interesting question about my interview. My ex-boss and the cluster had said, why should we give you a job? I said, oh, garib garno chokro chu, my job ni jarur hai. They said, what vehicle do you ride? I said, CT 100. They said, why? I said, 19 average aapes and biju reason ke papa Pulsar na le lidu. So they said, okay, very nice. Why should we give you a job? The other way, I said, you should give me a job because you want me. They said, you mean to say Radio Mirchi wants you? I said, no, you want me. They said, how? I said, what will be my salary? They said, what do you expect? I said, whatever it is, the RJ's expected salary. They said, how do we benefit from it? I said, I'll give you 30% of my salary. And they said, okay, done. But we are two bosses. What shall we do? I said, who is the local one? There was a lady called Ami Gupta. She said, I am the one. I said, alright, I'll give you 20%. The cluster guy will get 10% of it. This is my final offer. Leave me or take me or leave me. And they said, okay, done. This was the first audition. Second one was wonderful. It was a voice test kind of a thing. It's a Harmony Studio on Nirmala Convent Road, right opposite Nirmala Convent.
Yeah.
Now I never had been to this kind of a studio. Studios are a different world in their own self. You don't see anyone there, a mic, a mirror, that's it. So I was searching somebody, if somebody can answer me, what am I going through. So I suddenly entered a room wherein one of our seniors, Mr. Chirag, he has a very heavy voice, said, get lost. I said, I am lost actually, so tell me what should I do. So he asked me to stand there and then he said, okay, start speaking. And I was actually abusing that guy without knowing that things are getting recorded.
Oh my god.
I hate this guy. And they said, you got a nice voice. And after that, there was the third interview, which was biggest goof up of my life. I went to Times of India office, which is on Shroff Road, right opposite Alfred High School. Mr. Srinivasan was there. He was the cluster, he was a regional sales head. He said, you crack good jokes. I said, no sir, I don't. He said, come on, tell me a joke. I said, sir, anyways you're not going to laugh because when I'm going to crack a joke and you don't want to laugh, you'll not laugh, so leave it. He said, chalo, tell me one thing about our Prime Minister. And I said, Dr. Manmohan Singh is a bachelor.
Oh my god.
Right? He had a laptop, internet facility. He surfs it up and says, see, Gurpreet is his wife. So how do you say that he's a bachelor? I said, sir, every man is bachelor. Even though he's married, he's still a bachelor. And he laughed out. He said, okay, thank you so much, get lost. And after some 4 months, suddenly I get a call, you have been selected. I said, where? where have you selected me? What am I going to do with it? They said, Radio Mirchi selected you for the RJ thing.
Oh, wow.
This is how I got into this place.
Very nice, very nice. So you are hosting
Hello Raj.
Which show was the huge hit, or rather you liked the most? You got a good response from the listeners.
See, there are different criteria, right? Getting response from the listeners is something, if it is on Wednesday, right? People would start calling me off, say 5:30 in the morning because they are going to get Blockbuster Budhwar's ticket.
Oh,
so it is every Wednesday the greatest show ever I do. But yes, if you ask me emotionally, there was one show that we did on children, right? Because we had few kids in the studio who were the real needy ones. I had a kid whose father was actually a watchman. And I had another kid whose father was a clerk. We called them up and we asked them, what do you do, what do you want? They said, I need a computer, right, out of the blue. And to be very thankful, right, even I thank Rajkot till date, it was, I guess 4th or 5th minute, I got somewhere around 13 calls that said, Nishit bhai, brand new computer kya muki hai? And I had asked for a second-hand computer which probably you are not using, right? If it is something that you have in a spare, please donate it to me. They said, Nishit bhai, latest computers है हमारे पास हमें खरीदनी है आपसे हमें तमें क्यों मैं क्या होगी जाए? And by God's grace, before 6 months, We had 6 computers left. Out of that, we found few more kids and gave it to them.
Oh.
So that was the biggest thing. And one more funny show that I did was on, sorry to say, I'm not here to hurt any feelings. I did on Sadhu and Sant. Right? Because there are a number of cases that these same people, they take money and then they help giving birth to a child. And then they say, એ તો ભગવાનની દેન છે. I mean, birth ભગવાનની દેન છે, એ પણ કોકની wife થી. Now this is something, this was surprise for me, shock for me. So I did a show and then, people called me up, Nishit bhai બંધ કરી દો, બિચારા સાધુ લોકો નથી દેખા. That was a good show, I still remember.
To sum up, what message you would give to your fans through Speak Bindas?
I would say speak bindas, right? That is the first thing, because speaking is the biggest blessing given by the gods. Second thing, do visit speakbindas.com. First thing, when you are visiting speakbindas.com, open another window, and say and write there www.radiomirchi.com. Talk to me there. I mean, apart from being on air, people normally complain me that you are only there from say 7 to 11, and then we come up in the evening to meet you and you are not there. So go down to radiomirchi.com. I am always available there, even though I am not in the office. Right? You can write blogs there. You can give galis to me, whatever you want to. People do that. Right? કે નિશિત તને ક્યાં બોલતા નથી આવડતું. And then they say, પણ અમને તારી કવિતા બહુ ગમે છે. So, but yes, the biggest thing is Speak Bindas, the website. This is what I always believe in. Do not scare. Don't feel કે બીજાને શું લાગશે. It is not about બીજાને શું લાગશે. It is about sharing my opinion. That is what I do in Hello Rajkot every day. If I am scared કે અગર હું કોઈ લેડીના રેપની વાત કરું છું સવારના 7 વાગ્યામાં or 8 વાગ્યામાં, it might have happened that ladies of the house would have switched off the radio. क्या શું બોલે છે? But to your surprise and to my shock, they haven't done that. Now, as you said, right? I'm sorry. I'm just saying this, right? It is a talk before 2 months. I still remember. I was doing a show on rape thing. There were some news pieces that said that relatives at times, everybody faces it. The ladies, say for example, if Rupal, you are there, at times you face that people who are around you, though be it your relative, they don't have respect or good feeling towards you. They look towards you as if they want to eat you up. Sorry for saying they look as if they want to rape you up. This is what I saw in the newspapers and I did the show. The success was there were few ladies who called me up. I won't take their name, and even they did not tell me their name. I don't remember that. They said, Nishit, I have been raped. Help me up. I can't do it. We haven't, sued them because they are my uncle, my relatives. But because they did not speak up, they did not tell anybody, they are the victims. Speak. The only remedy for anything in this world is to speak. Whether it be Hello Rajkot, whether it be radiomirchi.com, that is where I am available every time, or be it speakbindas.com.
Alright. Thank you, Nishit, for joining us for the Speak Bindas.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you.
Yeah, same here. Thank you.